Hi, I'm Deanndria and welcome to my channel. So today's routine is a 15-minute standing Pilates-based routine using ankle weights. So grab a pair of light ankle weights and join me for this quick workout. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, and welcome. Okay, so today's workout is on the mat, and all you need is a set of light ankle weights. So today I have a pair of, these are 2-pounders, so if you have like 1, 2, or 3, that should work. And if you don't have any ankle weights at all, please, you can still do this routine. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start out in the center of our mat. Separate your feet hip distance apart, standing nice and tall. And just take a deep breath in. And exhale all the air out. Good, so grounding down through your feet. I like to think of 4 corners on both feet, right? Really grounding into the floor. And then from here, we're gonna roll up to the balls of our feet, lifting, and then lower your heels down. So it's like you're doing a bridge through your foot. Roll through the foot to lift, pause for a second, and lower down. So starting out with just some slow footwork to prime those legs, right? Get those ready, those ankles, the feet. Roll through, balance for a second, press down. Just do 4 more like that. And that little added resistance makes a difference, right? On the calves and your stability. All right, last 2 and last 1. And then take it to just sort of a prance, a little walking in place. Roll through one foot, shifting to the other side. Good. And as you're doing this, you're standing nice and tall, abdominals drawn in and up. And relax, good. All right, rotate your feet out. We're gonna take them a little distance apart. So I have my heels pretty much lined up under my sits bones, okay? Arms long by your side, lift from there, press through. Lift, press, lift, press, up. So there's that moment of pause at the top. Lift, standing nice and tall. 3, 2, now see if you can balance on 1, you got this. Lift up to the balls of the feet. Think about drawing your thigh bones, your hip bones, your shins bones in towards each other to create balance. Maybe take the arms overhead for 3, hold, 2, hold, 1, and release it down. Nice job. All right, so going into sort of a squat position, also part of footwork in Pilates, we're gonna stand hips distance apart. So send your hips back, and as you send your hips back, you should be able to see your toes still, and then rise up, lifting one leg, hold. And again, sit back, rise up, hold. So I'm purposely going slow on this, which in some ways is a little bit more challenging, right? Because you have to stick that balance, hold, lower, chest up, lift. Up to you how deep you go for that squat, lower and lift. 4 more. 3, arms press back, chest up. 2, and 1. So we're gonna go back to the squat, hold it for a second. Send your hips back, lift your arms up to frame your ears, send your hips back a little bit more, abdominals lifted, pulse the hips. 8, 7, chest up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it up, nice job. Rotate your legs out. I'm gonna go with hands on hips on this one, chest up, lower, press through the floor, lift. So just like when we held that balance earlier, think about pulling everything in. We call that hugging the midline, pulling the thighs in, even the heels kind of glide in. You'll feel more of that action on the inner thighs as well. All right, last 4. 3, lift, thighs pull together. 2, all right, lower down on 1, hold it there. Lift one heel up, and little pulse. 7, 6, 5, use the breath. 3, 2, now stay in that plie, drop the heel, pick the other one up. Let's keep going. 8, 7, 6, try to keep the heel up. 3, 2, 1, rise up, good. All right, walk the feet back in towards the center. About hips distance apart again. Hands on the back of the head, we're gonna sit back to that squat, but now as we come up, we're lifting the leg and adding a rotation, okay? So squat lower, alternate, lift, twist. Sit back, lift, rotate. So the speed is up to you. Work with where you're at today, but try to not rush that rotation. Yes, while you're balancing. Back lift, twist. Let's go for 4 more. 3, elbows wide, 2, 1 more, and release that side. Very good. All right, so moving on to a little bit of single leg work here. So I'm gonna start with my left leg forward, knee a little bit bent, leg behind me. Most of the weight is through the front leg. Not to the point where you feel the knee, but it's in the front leg with the soft knee, okay? Let's go with, if I have my left leg forward, it's my right arm forward, okay? Then as I lift up, actually switch that, whoop, okay. So the leg that's gonna come up, the hand comes and taps the knee, all right? Bring it back, bring it up. I'm just gonna take my other arm out to the side today. Good, so as it comes in, those abdominals lift in and up. Yes, you hold that balance, 4 more. 3, 2, all right, last one, hold that knee in. Drop your arms by your side, just lift the leg up in front of you, stand tall, and then extend the leg out, bend it in. Lengthen, bend, nice and tall. Shoulders over hips, reach. Bend, 4 more, lengthen. 3, 2, and 1. Release the leg down, feeling those quads work a little bit. All right, other side. So we'll get it right on this side. So the other leg is forward, knee is soft. Whatever leg is coming up, that's the arm that's tapping the knee. All right, here we go. Lift, tap the floor lightly. Pull it up. Abdominals lift that knee up towards the arm. Use that exhale. 3, 2, come up and balance on 1. Hold it, arms by your side, take a second. Feel the thigh bones come in towards each other. Lengthen the leg, bend it in. Doesn't matter how high it is, right? Take your time. Focus more on your stability. 4 more. 2, and 1. Release it down. Okay, good. So still playing with some single leg work here. I'll turn and face you this time. So I'm now gonna rotate my legs out slightly, okay? The first leg I'm working with, I'm bending the knee. It's called attitude position. You're gonna lift the leg up. Think of lifting from your upper inner thigh. Keep that bend in your knee, move from your hips, sweep the leg back. Sweep forward, sweep back. And then as you start to get comfortable with your stability, you switch, tapping the floor in the center, right? Lift, press back. Lift, and then it's an extension back. 4 more sets. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Can you hold it in the front? Upper inner thigh lifted, pulse that leg up. 7, stand tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down, shake it out. All right, other side. Keep the same turn out. Bend that other knee, you're lifting from your inner thigh. Pull it up, sweep it back. So the angle of your knee doesn't change. The movement's from the hip. And back, stand tall. Different on this side, yeah? Can you stand up? And on that base leg, think of that thigh pushing in towards the midline as well. All right, I have 2 more sets. Lift, back, last set. All right, remember, hold it in front of you. Pulse it up. 8, stand tall. And 4, 3, 2, 1, release it down. Woo, very nice, okay. So now working a little bit more on that hip extension, let's take one leg back. I'm gonna take my arms up to frame my ears. So one cue with that is no matter where I take my torso, right, I'm gonna keep my arms framing my ears, okay? So I'm not punching in the shoulders. So I'm gonna start with my arms up, slight hinge forward, pick up one leg, okay? Rotate your hips to face forward, and then can you fly out, pulse the leg up 2 times, and then lift up. Good. Again, hinge, pulse up. So maybe your leg is 2 inches from the floor, maybe your leg is parallel to the floor, doesn't matter. Try to find that stability and challenge yourself here. All right, gaze forward, lift, pulse up for 2, and back up. All right, 2 more sets. That last one, we're gonna hold it. Pulse it up for 2. Bring your arms to a T. Now bend your knee, flex your foot to the ceiling. You can do it. Rotate so that hip is facing down. Pulse up through the heel. If you need to hold on to a wall or a chair, do it, but try to challenge yourself. It's okay if you're shaky here. 4 more pulses. 3, 2, 1, release it down. Okay, other side. So remember, arms are framing the ears, abdominals lifted in and up, and my base leg is soft, soft bend in the knee. Hinge forward, pulse up 2, and back up. Good, keep turning that hip forward. And lift. Good, nice long leg, as if someone's kind of pulling it back behind you. And lift. Lengthen out. I know as we get tired, we start rounding through the shoulders. Keep your chest open. Last 2 sets. Last one, pulse it up, then hold it there. Arms fly to a T, bend your knee, flex your foot to the ceiling, kick through the heel. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Nice job. Okay, good. So facing you again. Now I'm going to go to a wider stance with the legs. Okay, so from here, we're going to rotate our feet out just a little bit. And mark this movement for a second. Take one leg back, behind you, and going into the sort of staggered lunge position. Okay, so we're here. Now as we come up, we lift the knee. So you go from here, step the leg back, bring it up. Now, as the leg is moving, you're trying to keep your posture upright. Lower, lift. Good, take your time, no rushing on this one. Hips stay facing forward. Last 3. Exhale, lift. 2. Last 1. Lift, hold, and lower it down. Okay, good. So mark the other side. Again, a little bit of a turn out of both legs. The hips are open here. Take the leg back, bring it up. Tap the floor, exhale, lift. 3. Use your exhales, that knee goes up. All right, 2 more sets. Chest lifted. All right, hold it up. And release it down, good. Widen your stance a little bit more. Arms to a T. I'm just leaning slightly into one side. Lift. Bring the arm up. Lift. Lower. So the challenge on this one is to place that foot back down on the ground, right? Not just let it drop heavily. Lift, a little oblique crunch here. Up, tap, lift, tap. Good, 3, 2. All right, can you hold it up on 1? Yes, you can. Pulse that leg up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down. Let's just go right to the other side. Let's do it. Arm is up, leg is out. Lift, lower. 7, 6. Take your time. 4 more. Lift. 2. Hold it up on 1. Pulse that leg up. 8, 7, 6. You can do it. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, feeling those hips. Good. Shake it out. Nice job. Very nice. All right. Next one. We're going to go back to a lunge position. Forward facing this time. Hips facing forward. And then bend the back knee. As you do that, make sure that your front knee is not passing your toes. All right? So we're lowering down and lift. 2. Use the breath. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. All right, stay down on 1. This might be challenging enough for you. Feel free to stay here. That's great. Maybe pick the front heel up. Hold it. 7, 6. Sink lower. 3, 2. And release it down, change sides. All right, so be careful in that stance. Make sure you're not passing your toes, your posture's upright. Here we go. 8, 7, good. 6, 4 more. 3, 2. All right, hold it on 1. Maybe you pick the front heel up. 8 counts here, posture upright. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release the heel, standing up. Woo, nice job. All right, From there, go ahead, stand up nice and tall, pick up one foot, take it into your hand, find a little stretch there through your quad. So I'm pulling my heel in towards my hip, pressing my hips forward as I take the stretch. Good, knees close together. And release. Other side, grab the foot, press the thighs forward. Feel your tailbone release down as well. Deepens the stretch. And release that side. Turn and face your mat, keeping your legs long. Hinge forward, and then lengthen down towards that front foot. Good, make sure your stance is wide enough that you can feel the stretch in the hamstring and a little calf through the back leg, and let the head fall. Nice. Switch sides, other leg back, reach to the heel. Important to stretch out those calves. Also the feet. Good. All right, bring the feet together. And then from here, let your head hang just a second. Arms heavy, take your time. Go ahead and roll yourself up. Take a big stretch up to the ceiling. And thank yourself for taking the time today to do this quick routine. Again, I'm Deanndria. Please be sure to subscribe. Share this video with someone who you think will appreciate a quick routine they can insert into their day. And of course, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, what you want to see. And I will see you on the mat next time. Bye-bye.